Alright, so in this video, we're going to be creating an amazing, stunning, amazing, did I say amazing portfolio design from scratch, and hopefully learn how not to suck at design as developers or just designers who just suck like I used to. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh wait, I forgot to, excuse me, talk about what you get from watching the video aside. Anyway, you learn to create a consistent look on your website. You know how you sometimes design the hero section and then the rest of the page looks nothing like the hero section. Yeah. We'll learn how to not do that. And then we'll learn how to create designs that are development ready. Yeah. So the developer doesn't cuss at you when they try to recreate your designs. Okay. If you need any more reasons to watch the video, I have nothing else but let's get into it. Alright, just to give you a sense of what we'll be working on so you don't skip the video. This is the hero section design. And I assure you, this is like the least impressive of the pages we've been designing. And these are some of the assets from like the design we have. So like, yeah, you can skip the video, but then you never know what the rest of the page looks like. For the base setup, we have an app board with 5-column grids with a 35 pixel margin from the left and right. People tend to overcomplicate grids. I find that the simple ones work. So let's start with the navbar and pull in the logo. That's already aligned. So when working on websites, you can basically have the logo be dead center or like aligned to the left in this way, or whichever one you choose, kind of it affects the layout differently. And for this, the look of this website, I would like for the logo to be aligned to the left, because it also aligns with the interactions I have in mind for it later. So let's start working on the rest of the navbar. And I like to kind of have a list of the information that needs to be on the page. So right now we need to worry about the links. So for the links, I would like to have something like this, a bit modern and clean. Yeah, about, and let's get the rest. I think we have products and have contacts. All right, let's take care of the spacing between gives. I think sorry, 30, give or take. Yeah, that's a lot. We should sing. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, and then next on we have the CTA copy email. So it will be the same with the links, sort of. We'll make sure that's aligned. All right. This will be copy email. And I'm thinking maybe this one needs an icon to stand out. Yeah. So we add an icon. That's just up here. Yeah. So like, yeah, we have the navbar. I think we have everything should be on the navbar. Yeah. So we can now work on the header text. So basically, when working on websites, you just focus on design in general. You focus on like getting the information across first. Then you can think about ways to beautify the layouts, I guess. And we have the text, and this should be 60 pixels. Rather 0 for the letter spacing. And I would like to have sort of a break here. So it looks like this. Then maybe take this to 94. That works. Make sure it's aligned with that. Then kind of play with the spacing and see what looks good. But then before we like start messing around with the spacing, have to like take account for the next piece on here, which is the subtext, subheaded text. So we're gonna have this here, but not the same. Oh, see, that looks nice. Take down the opacity maybe. It's like 20%. I don't know. Let's go with what I had in mind. So like let's go 25 pixels. I think that looks good. Yeah. 25 pixels, and then we can put this in an auto layout and take that down to like 30, give or take. Yeah, that looks good. And now we can start messing with the spacing from the top. Make sure that's aligned right there. Good. Great. All right. So I think somewhere here, I'm kind of having it there because I would like something else to be down there because that's like an empty dead space, and I have the perfect thing. Don't worry, it's not like the scroll text. That might work, but like no. Let's do my name. I mean, it's a nice name. Rasha. Today. And then let's like blow that up. Blow that up a lot. A lot. And what I would like to happen is to like, I'm building this to kind of animate this. I don't want to touch the letter spacer. So kind of animate this so it's like an endless loop. So it's kind of break to see where the loop breaks. Let's like add a rectangular bar right here. Something. Yeah. Let's do like 48 and 25. And then just add a bit of a border radius to kind of fit the look of the layout. And then I thinking to make this a black. And then kind of take both of these, group them, and take down the opacity. So like, yeah, so that point. I'm thinking maybe get this to -1. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That looks good. That looks good-ish. It's very simple. Okay. Yeah, that was good. I don't like the width though. I need the width to be kind of similar to the width on the typography here. So like let's take that down to like 18. Yeah, more like it. Not there, more like I can leave that. Let's align it in bottom and then move it up. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And if I was a decent designer, I would probably go ahead and create the mobile version by now, but no, I'm not. So I'm gonna keep working on the web desktop version. Yeah. And what I like to do is kind of keep track of like where the end of each screen ends. Right, where each screen ends here. I'll show you what I mean. So let's get this and pull up let's pull up the rulers, the guides. Yeah, the guides. And then have this here. So I can then go make this 82 times 2. Okay. So I have a new viewport height. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, it's developer's thing. All right, so to start working on the next section on here should be the about section. So like keep the consistent look. What I have in mind for this page is to like have where you scroll. This is like the opacity is like 100% where you scroll, and then as you scroll, this turns to the small effects here turns to 100%, and this one like fades out, and then you scroll like, yeah, that kind of stuff. So I like to have semi simple about section. So let's start with like a text. So let's start with and the all famous about me texts. Is it called the infamous? Yeah, infamous about me text. That's 3% letter spacing and a 14 pixel font size. Yeah, and then we can have the actual duplicate duplicated and move that a bit 40 pixels away, and then make that 25, and then 120 on the line height, and maybe I don't know 0. Let's see how that looks. Else pull in the text for the about me, and yeah, that's not what I want. Put that in a bit. Okay, looks good. So I'm thinking to have like maybe this looks weird. Let's do 2. Yeah, it's better. And then have something here, an index 0, 1. Get that and make that 25 pixels away. Align it properly. Yeah, that looks good. 0, 1. It probably should be a 0, 2. Yeah, somewhere. So let's duplicate that, throw that down, make it a 40 pixel as well, do 0, 2, and then grab the text for the 0, 2. Now we have this. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Looks much better. Yeah. And then we can remember the whole interaction we have in the opacity thing. So this would be grayed out. Yeah, somewhere around there. And then we can group everything here and make sure. Yeah, make sure it's aligned to the center. I can't do that because this isn't exactly full, like eyeballing here. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. A bit of a nudge, and then we can go ahead and work on the next section, which would be the project section. Let's pull in the guide again, have that there, and add post 832. Now we have space for the projects. So I was thinking to have one of them things where you have a list and a grid view of the projects, but I could tell that future me has no energy to go through the stress on that, so we'll just stick to the bottom stock. So I'm thinking something like this for the projects. So we have the project name, a service, duration, and the year. Right, so we can now go ahead and populate this with project stock. So we have this now, and I got this idea from the on a website I saw, I think from Dennis. I don't know the last name, so I'm not even gonna try. Like this whole thing with the preview where you can slide on the list, and then you have like a preview for the project you're sliding on. I think that looks cool. It would be nice to build out. Yeah, and now we have this for the project. Now let's see how this compares with like every bit of our layout to see if everything still looks cohesive. see, everything looks cohesive because we solely focused on just getting the information straight. Information. Everything looks great because we've just focused on like getting the information across. The design stuff kind of falls into place. For the next section, I would like to have a testimonials, and I would like that to take up the entire screen. So I'm gonna create a frame that's like 8 to the heights. I'm gonna show you like takes the entire weight here page. I'm going here and drag that out a bit, and then you can have this be a different color. It's like create a bit of contrast there. Put that down a bit more. Yeah, that works. Yeah, and then we can have some text. Typography always makes it really look better, and then we can start to pull in other stuff into the testimonial section. So basically, for the testimonials, we'd have a image of the client and whatever reviews they give, and some way to navigate the testimonials. So I'm thinking something like this. Yeah, something like this. Then we have the images kind of display when you navigate this. They kind of like rotates. Yeah, it works in my head where it matters. So now we have this for the testimonials, and then we can move on to the next section, which would be the contacts, right? Yeah, and the contacts, I would like that to double as a footer as well. So we have, because we don't need an extra footer here. So like, and you see, I kind of ignored the rule with like having each section be the full height of the page, because sometimes it just doesn't like align what you're doing, which this case being sometimes, right? So I'm gonna pull this out a bit and then work on the footer design. Footer, which would be the contact as well. So from footer, I would like to have like a text and then links to my socials, and maybe link to copy the email, or like a button to copy the email. But let's say something like this for the just like the call to action text, some sorts, and an image would be here. And for the social links, we could have something like this, and that align properly. We can do the top like so, or we could pull that down to the group all of that, put that down to the so it aligns in bottom. I don't know. Think maybe this. Yeah, I think maybe this looks good. And then we can just on them with this space have an button to like copy the email or some interaction of the sort. So to get the email, we could have this or something like this. Sure, that's like align proper. And then we can pull in the all rights reserved and whatever else we have on. So we're gonna have this, split this, and just make sure everything is aligned and the spacing is all right. I like to reduce the spacing here, like maybe 40. Yeah. And then I'll pull this up. And we have a semi-solid layout where everything feels cohesive and together, right? I suck at making videos like this. So we can start thinking about the overstates and interactions on the page and how to like design and communicate that. So like for the overstate for the button, I like to like have the colors change, and that will be like some sort of mask animation on here to like reveal the color, right? And for when the user scrolls, I would like to hide this part of the navbar and just have the logo on here, and then display an icon for a hamburger menu at the bottom of the page, so the user can open the hamburger menu from there. So they have something like this. Let's move it all the way here. So we have something like this. So when the user scrolls, the navbar disappears. This part of the navbar is leaving only the logo. But I would like for the logo to be like where I like for the logo to not be affected by the blur. Yeah. So that's like top. And then we're gonna have the menu, which opens and is closed by the hamburger here. And then when a user clicks on the copy email, I would like to display a notification of some sorts. So something like this. Make sure that's aligned. Yeah, something like this. And that displayed there. And that will like animate from the bottom when they click on the copy email. Yeah. And now we can start working on the responsive designs for the mobile versions. And I could go on to like repeat the same process, but I'll just show you what the responsive design looks like, because I'm tired of speaking. Because when I speak, I get tired and I'm tired. So this is what the mobile design looks like. So we're basically maintaining the layout structure for the hero section, and then have the hamburger menu here, which opens up to this. And the spacing down here, if you've ever like seen a hamburger menu on mobile, it's never like full screen, through screen. The mobile, especially iPhones, have this thing where like the two bars for like the browsers kind of display, take off a bit of the screen, so like you have that space here, right? And then the rest of the content still displays nicely. And then we have this for the about page, about section of the page, still maintaining the interaction with the opacity thing. And then for the projects, we have this version where we only have the projects, and yeah, the all projects is like if there's more on the list, which it's a single page application, like that's the whole point. So like, or maybe not this. And then for like the testimonial, we have this. So just have the images here smaller, get rid of the designer, developer, filler text, and blah blah blah, and have the description of the testimonial itself be down here. Yeah. And for the footer, like this. Looks solid. Yeah. So hopefully you gain something from watching me talk and struggle to make a video while designing. Yeah. So I'm building out this layout with React and GSAP and Tailwind, and yeah, this is what it looks like. So see you in the next video. Alright. So if you found this video helpful, maybe hit the like and subscribe buttons. Yeah. And so you don't miss when I build the video, build the layouts with code, the working version. See you in the next one.